We're in part 2 of the module, and here we're going to focus on adding themes, backgrounds, fonts, and placeholders to our slide masters. Before I begin showing you how to create your masters from scratch, I want to show you how to apply any PowerPoint presentation or template you already have as a theme. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a blank presentation. So we'll go File, New, Blank. And now we need to get to the slide master, so let's click View. Go to the Master's View and click Slide Master. Click on the top one, which is our master slide. And we're going to come over to the Edit Theme group and click on the down arrow under Themes. And from here we need to select a presentation we want to use as our base or to create our master from. So we're going to browse for a theme. And what that means is we're going to browse out to that presentation. Once I have the presentation, I'm going to highlight it and click Apply. As soon as I click Apply, if you come over and you look at the thumbnails of our slides, you'll see that it applied it to the master and all of the layouts. This is great if you've got a presentation that you worked hard on and you created a style that you want to use over and over. You can take that and automatically apply it to a master without having to recreate it. Or pull up that presentation and delete slides and redo them. So that's one way to get your masters created. And now I'm going to show you the second way, which is to create them from scratch. So again, we're going to open up a blank presentation. So we'll go File, New, Blank Presentation. And again, we're going to go into the master, so we want to click on View, go to the Master Views group, and click on Slide Master. Now we want to make sure that we've got the master slide highlighted because everything we want to do, we want it to trickle down to the other layouts. So we're going to do everything to start with from this slide. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a theme. So we're going to come to Edit Theme and choose our theme. We've got our theme, and now we want to choose our background style. I want it to be a little bit gray. Let's add some effects to it. Let's change our font. And you'll notice as we're coming in to change our font, you can see in the background that it's changing it automatically. Now be careful when you're choosing a font. You don't want to choose something that's very detailed because when you put it on the screen and you've got a lot of information typed up there, it's going to be harder for it to read it. So you want to keep with something simple. Now if there's a font you want to change on a specific type of layout, go to that thumbnail. So for instance, if I wanted to change the font on my title and content layout slide, I would click on it, and then I can come in here and I could change the information. And you'll notice when I did that, it did it on this layout only. It did not transfer it to any of the other layouts. And even when I come back up to the master, it hasn't changed it. If I wanted to come up on my master and make an additional change to the style here, let's underline it and italicize it. You'll notice that change trickles down, and that's because I made that change on the master, whereas when you go into an individual layout and make a change, it only changes it on that layout. So when you go in and insert a slide later in your presentation and it has that layout, you'll see that change. Otherwise you will not. Another thing you can do with the layout masters is you can go in and you can add another placeholder or remove a placeholder and change them if you wanted to. So for instance, if I wanted to add a placeholder to the title slide layout, I would click on it. I would come up to the master layout group and click Insert Placeholder. And then I would choose the type of placeholder I wanted to add. Pick where you want to add it. There. Now I've got that placeholder added. We're going to stop here for now, and in the next part we'll continue on with adding page numbers, changing our page number location, and also adding footers to our master.